The first word did something. Our. Learning the Lord's Prayer comes before learning to read. Muscle memory before meaning. A cadence that lives in the mouth and bypasses the body entirely. Stand, bow head, speak, amen. The words arrive polished and obedient, already done before there is time to feel them. No one asks what they touch. No one asks if they touch anything at all. Half a century later, the prayer returns, not as comfort, but as a question. Not inside religion, but alone, the words hovering without instruction. They are said slowly now, without the old urgency to finish correctly, and something new is noticed that had never been taught. It shifted the room. It changed who was speaking. Our. Not my. Not me. Not a singular voice reaching upward, but our. A plural entrance, a widening, the sound of a door opening sideways instead of up. The moment that word left my mouth, the posture of the prayer changed. I was no longer a self making a request. I was inside something that was already speaking. It startled me how physical that felt, less like belief and more like relocation, as if the prayer weren't asking permission to approach the divine, but reminding that presence already existed inside the conversation. The separation so much of the past training assumed gently softened, the effort drained out of my shoulders, the need to perform sincerity evaporated. There was nothing to prove from inside a chorus. The weight and the threat of the next words speaks for itself. Father, a word so overused its breath is lost. But this time, when I hear what was actually said, the sound shifts again. Not a title, not a man in the sky with a stick to avoid, but Abwoon, breath, source, womb, the place life comes from and keeps coming from. The tone changes completely. The prayer is no longer addressed to someone watching. It's addressed from within what made me, not a plea from a fallen creature, but a recognition spoken by something that remembered where it came from. The word doesn't flatten me, it locates me. And in the line everyone rushes past, who art in heaven, not later, not elsewhere, not reward, dimension, not distance, the part of reality that still knows the divine, the place untouched by damage, the garden beneath the noise. When said that way, nothing lifted me out of my body. Instead, something settled into it. The prayer hadn't been trying to get me to heaven. It was trying to return me to myself.